What up, players and hoes? Instead of ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go with players and hoes. So anyway, what's up, players and hoes? My name's Eric, and I'm here to say let's spend a wonderful evening together. Relaxing evening. Let's spend it together in peaceful harmony. Daniel Barry, Sports Highlights. Hi, happy Saturday to you too. Hey, Acacia. I don't know if Ruben ever called Rachel back, but we don't know if what your schedule or anything is like. But we want to encourage you guys to come back up and stay at the other house for a week or two if you want to. You know, we got the electricity paid, the internet on, and everything. It's just sitting there. So if you want to come up again for a couple weeks or whatever, you're welcome to. You know, Crystal Moreno, hi. Like I said, I don't know what your schedule is, but yeah. You'll donate money if I dunk my head in the toilet. What a great deal for me. All I gotta do is dunk my head in the toilet and you'll donate money? No thanks. I'm in the state of California. Hey, Ruben. So I was telling Acacia, if you guys want to come up and stay in the little house for a week or two, go for it. Just sitting there. It's got electricity, it's got internet, the septic's all fixed, and it's just sitting there. So if you guys want to come up and stay in it for a week or two, go for it, you know. And you know, if you want to do it, I mean, you can do it whenever, but I think the open mic in Mariposa, the cool open mic not the place we went to where there wasn't an open mic, but the cool open mic. I think it's the 23rd, might be the 30th, the 22nd, or the 29th. But anyway, that'd be fun to go to that open mic, you know. It's a great, fun open mic, wonderful open mic. You go back to 21st. I see. Well, if you want to come up for between now and then, that'd be fine. If you want to schedule something for like next month to come up instead of coming up this month, that'd be fine. Whenever is fine. it doesn't look like we're going to be renting that thing until at the earliest August, and we may delay until September. If Chris Chapman and Elaine really come out here as they plan to in August, then we'll hold off renting that until September. Yeah, we could always deal with Micah Strauss house, of course, too. But if you should happen to come up, if you happen to come up on the during the it's either the last Wednesday or last Thursday of the month, I think. Hi, Lady in Red. Then that's when they have Micah. But it doesn't matter about that. You come up whenever, you know. It's just noting something that's fun that's coming up. Yeah, well, anything you see that you feel like doing would be great, but we don't need much of anything. We just well, you know, Rachel's family's kind of a dick. Like Rachel was sad because her aunt said, "Oh, you know, your uncle and I are going to Yosemite soon. We're staying at the Winona Lodge, and do you have any advice for any restaurants or anything while we're around there?" Rachel's like, "Well, if you'd like, we can meet up for dinner or something. We'll take you out to dinner in town." And then the aunt's like, "Oh, well, we don't want to commit to anything definitive." Made Rachel sad. Like, why don't they like me? Well, they're scared of her now, right? Anyway, um, she was sad about that. So I said, "You know, why don't we invite people up who actually like us instead of worrying about your family?" I'm sure Ruben and Acacia will be willing to go out to dinner one time or something, or come over and hang out a couple of times. Jeez, you know. Gear Jammer, we live in Mariposa, just an hour and a half from Fresno right now. So yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. You could come up for the rest of your time now if you wanted to, and then come up again in June if you wanted to. Batshit crazy. Was up to you indeed. You're kind of like my wife's name. Her name is Paper Caharo. And you're batshit crazy. I like this trend of including H's in things. You were born in Bakersfield. I don't know if there's anybody watching from Bakersfield, but Gear Jammer, I'll tell you, I drive through Bakersfield every time I go from here to visit my daughter in Los Angeles and back again. And I go, okay, well, we're at Bakersfield. On the way to LA, I go, okay, well, we're at Bakersfield. We're pretty much at the Grapevine. We'll be in LA in like 2 hours. Be at my daughter in like 2 hours. And then on the way back, I go, okay, well, we're at Bakersfield. We got like 3 hours left. Yeah, it's true. Akaja. Right, correct. Your sister lives the way right there. Ruben's sister has a field. Acacia's sister has a field she bakes in. So yeah, just give us a little heads up. I mean, it's not really even important to give us any heads up, but you could just as well just show up and say, "We're here. We're here. Can we have the key?" That'll be fine too. Yes, we're familiar with the song right there. I like the way you do it right there. It's on Chappy Tracks, in fact. I'm currently hitting this nicotine vape. Well, generally I like prior notice, but sometimes it's fine. Like in this context, it's fine. They've already been here twice before. They successfully stayed in that house without breaking it once before. It is absolutely gorgeous around here right now, too. Like, it's as pretty as it's ever gonna get. It's just like heaven. Oh, I'm in heaven. Oh, and the flowering dogwoods energize my eyes. We got the flowering dogwoods in full effect. The flowering dogwoods in full effect are lovely. It's like you look down there, you can kind of see them. You can see them fine with your eyes, but down there's flowering dogwood down there. And then these ones right down here at the bottom of our hill look lovely. Everything's super green. Not right here, but down a couple thousand feet. They're getting an equivalent of a super bloom all over the hills. Lovely. I'm sure LA's lovely right now, too. With all the water we've gotten. More flowering dogwood trees. And there's this hill that's caused us so much trauma. There are a lot of bugs out right now, but they aren't mosquitoes or face flies. They're these little like winged things. They're all over the place. I don't know what they're called. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're like literally all over the place. When you have another house to function as a guest house, having guests becomes super easy. Is Cameron here? Hey, Cameron. I mean, I looked for it on a couple of occasions last night, but I didn't see anything. Supposedly, you can. Rachel's just above Cameron. You may have it on Top Chat, and maybe Top Chat didn't deem Rachel's thing worthy of inclusion. That happens sometimes. Meow, mournful meows. All right, fine. Let's go watch the cat eat. Well, I mean, the reason Rachel said she's upstairs is to explain why she's not here next to me, you know. Because Rachel lives with me. She and I are tender intimates. Oh, yes, okay, I'm right here. Oh, yes, you're a good boy. I will protect you against any and all vulnerability. So I guess it is a little buggy outside right now.
Hi, handsome.
Hi, beautiful.
Are you hungry?
Just thinking about making some dinner.
Okay.
You want to make something?
Oh, I was gonna make cup of noodles. I want to see if you want any. Okay.
I want a cup of noodles. I think I want real food for dinner.
Okay.
Which means we have a few choices of what to make. Like here's possibilities, but it doesn't necessarily mean I want to make all of these. But like a possibility is pasta, but I don't want to make pasta.
Okay.
So let's not really say pasta.
So let's not have pasta.
I could do fried rice. I could do chicken and rice.
That could be good.
Maybe I should do chicken and rice. I haven't done chicken and rice in a long time.
No.
Chicken and rice just uses white rice unfried and relies upon the chicken and the sauce to make all the difference. Now, Rachel, did the side of your leg pee?
Basically. You got it all over me.
What did you spill on yourself?
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so chicken and rice, I think I will make that, but I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to start making it.
Start whenever. I'm going to chill upstairs.
Okay, you do you. Bug hit me while riding my Yamaha 100 back in 78. Felt like a rock hit me. Huh. What a great emoji. That's perfect emoji for your story. Hi, Iron Lion. Hi, Hero Lamb. Lady in Red. Hello. I haven't greeted you yet. We have got some dinner to cook, and we have got more than that. Because we have right now to enjoy Who Can Tame a Gang of Steers? Shea Langoliers. No helmet. Of course it was 78. Why would you wear a helmet? Yeah. Rachel and I often spend time in separate rooms. But nevertheless, we are close. You know, we're not like drifting apart or something. Do you ever do trivia? Not really. Trivia is just a memory thing, you know. Ricky R likes this dude. Well, thanks, Ricky R. Anthony is here. Sup, Anthony is. I know what I bet that you think that we should do. I bet that you think that we should pull bong rips. And you know what I bet? You're tripping your sickness away. And you know what I bet? I bet that I agree with you. I was riding to high school in 78 on a gravel road in Oklahoma. Well, you are 10 years older than me. I was in high school in 88. I ate shrooms last night, so it won't do me any good to eat them now. Liam Roddy 420, what's up? I'm new. So what do you do here? Well, right now, Liam Roddy, we are going to 420. Okay? In honor of your name. In honor of your name, we're going to pull a couple bong rips. Okay, I'm 53. So you're 8 years older than me. I graduated high school in 89. You must have graduated in 81 or something. All right, let's do this. I agree. My bowl is packed. My lungs are readied. My torch is right here. Let's pull a bong rip. Ah, see, I nailed it. And that makes you 43, Liam Roddy. My daughter was born in 98. My wife was born in 85. My second wife, my ex-wife, Candace, she was born in 81. $1999 must have been a fun year to graduate from high school. You been playing Frogger, Heather P? I'm glad to hear it. You know, a lot of people express some enthusiasm for that retro game site. No, my current wife was born in 85. My second wife was born in 81. My first wife, I think, was born in 75. I did not see Hostel, Tyrone Jones. I don't like those kind of horror movies, really. No plans for a next wife, no. I'm very happy with this wife. I don't want any further wives. I'm on wife number 3, okay, Misty Doy? I'm on wife number 3. My final wife. I don't want more than one wife at a time. You're on maybe hubby number 3. You haven't married him yet, but you're thinking you might. You mean each of my wives got younger? That's true. I keep getting older, but the girls stay the same age. Uh, you're a trucker. Started driving in 81 for my dad. Ran from the Mexican border to Paso Robles, California. 40 years, 43 years trucking this year. Wow. That's 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 fantastic, you know? You're still doing it, huh? Let me ask you this. How many times have you gotten into an accident? My favorite subject in school was debate. Name a car. Ford Taurus. No accidents. Very impressive, Gear Jammer. I'm sorry, but I just tricked you into setting a flag. You know, you just said, just one last mission before I retire. My record completely clean, no accidents. Uh oh. Uh oh, you just set yourself up for a surefire accident. Everybody knows that when you're retiring soon and you say something like that, it's not a good sign. Hi, Janelle Nellis. I'm doing well. Caden, I'm 53 years old. I dropped a 2-ton filter off a crane today. Oh, you've been rear-ended 4 times, 1 fatality. Wow. You dropped a 2-ton filter off a crane today. Did it fall on anybody? I don't know if it's been 24 hours or not. I forgot about that. That puts an ugly taste in my mouth. Ruined by a cattle truck 4 years ago. You want to see her play paperboy? Well, I mean, if she comes downstairs and feels like it, I will definitely put the paperboy up on the screen. Ruined it in California 3 times. You want in on the paperboy rotation? You know, Ruben, if you could enter a Google Meet with me and figure out how to stream you're playing Paperboy on a Google Meet on your end, then is that a mosquito in the house? Then I could put it up there. Hi, Cindy Prim. How's it going? How's it going with you? So, what am I watching on TV tonight? I'm watching the Oakland A's game at the moment. A's are up 2-1. When the A's are up, then I'm obviously extra inclined to watch the A's. That's true. So are you thinking you'll come up before you go back? Or are you thinking you'll go back and come up again later? Alright, you. I got you, motherfucker. Okay, cool. That'd be great. You went to the Oklahoma City Zoo today with your girlfriend, walked 10 miles looking at the animals. That is too much walking. I got that little bug. It's dead. Occasionally I watch UFC, yeah. You know, listen, the Rangers game, I wanted to watch that Rangers game. I actually slept through the whole thing. I got up, the Rangers lost 4-3, so I was like, fine, I'm happy to have slept through it. You know, I would have. Well, it looked like it was a good game. It was a one goal game, 4-3. It's usually gonna be a pretty exciting hockey game. Well, it's the top of the sixth. The A's are still winning. I'm pretty sure you're not dying, Anthony is. You're just tripping out. Relax. Drugs aren't forever. They aren't diamonds. I don't have any opinion on queefs. I have zero opinion on it. You need to poop and you're getting emotional. Just sit down on that toilet, push a little, rest. Push a little, rest. Push a little, rest. Oh, I see. You're dying in laughter. I was concerned that you were dying from being too much on drugs. How am I doing today? I'm doing well, thank you, Aztec Warrior. Yeah, that bug is dead. That bug is no more. I burned it with my torch. That's the thing. If you're patient, right? You know, like I have some poop in me, but it's not really that ready to come out. And you go and sit on the toilet and just, like I said, just take your time. Eventually, your bowels start going, up, here I go. And then out comes the poop. Good evening, Jonathan Earl. Remember, a partial poop is better than none. Acacia, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. You are so boring and you drag everything along like you're on pills. Well, Pamela Fisher, I'm most boring and least on point when I'm not on pills. So, what do you think about Andrew Tate? I never watched him, but it sounds like he's horrible. Well, that's disgusting. But I get it, you know, you gotta poop, you gotta poop. Well, that's the end of the sixth inning. Well, not really, but you know, like sometimes bong hits will make me wheezy. Hi. All right. We're gonna make chicken and rice. Let's do this as a two-step process, okay? Chicken and rice, rice and chicken. How do you cook it? Let's get ticking. First of all, you get your pot out of the dishwasher. Ta-da! Don't do that yet. You're not ready to do that yet. Okay. Next. What, do you want to do something in here?
No.
No, you just cutting some candy?
Peaches.
Yeah. When we have those Haribo peaches, I just eat them steadily.
Aren't they so good?
They're so good.
They're so like fluffy.
They're like my favorite candy.
I'm so glad.
Alright, let's clean it a little bit. There. Alright.
Hi, Cindy Burner.
Let's get them, yeah. there's been some call for you playing paperboy, Rachel.
Oh yeah?
So, you know, if you feel like playing it later,
Okay.
whatever. I mean, now I can put it up there. But
yeah, that's fine.
If not, that's fine too, because this is, I'm expecting to be not a particularly long string.
Yeah, I feel that.
And it's gonna make dinner, watch the game a bit, chat with people for a while, and bada bing, bada boom.
Okay.
There's a cup of rice. That's the first step in making rice. Uno. Dos. Okay, dos cups of rice. Remember, got to do a rice jostling. That's why I washed my hands. Alright, now I'm going to put this. Let's turn this on. Put this 8 minutes. 8 minutes on the hard boil, 22 on the soft cook. For what you call 30-minute rice. Well, I'll say this much. My lungs are in better shape since I have quit smoking cigarettes. It is true that I have started to smoke It is true that I have started to smoke or vape a lot. I mean, so I've heard through the grapevine that you're having some trouble with your HVAC unit. What are some of the symptoms it's exhibiting? What's an HVAC unit? You mean like heating and air conditioning? No, we're not having any problem with that. We're not having a problem with heating, vacuuming, or air conditioning. Our heater, air conditioner works fine. I don't, almost a double play, but not quite good enough. There was this one day, not super long time ago, maybe about a month ago, where I thought my heater was not working. My central heating wasn't working. But I don't know. It was just, I guess, taking a long time to cycle on or something. It's been fine ever since. I don't know what was going on. Yeah. Yeah, we do. Well, right now it's off. Right now it's not on cool or heat because the temperature is just staying in the like upper 60s range. But he's out. He's out. Good job. Wow. Nice job. The A's get the base runner at second who was trying to steal. Thanks for the heads up there, Jonathan Earl. I actually have done that, but I might need to redo it. You know, you're more baked than Illuminati cornmeal deep dish. I see. And I think that that vent thing is much more important in summer than it is in winter. Ever let out such a big log you have to adjust to the void for a minute? Yeah. Yeah. I definitely, that's happened to me plenty of times. You're like, oh, God, oh, Paul, what just happened? And the answer is, you shit a mighty shit, Eric. A shit for the ages. And it basically knocked you temporarily unconscious. Well, we are getting there, but we have a full minute left before this thing hits a hard boil. It's not started the seconds countdown yet. So I'm a little premature. There we go, the seconds countdown. We're at 30 seconds left on the countdown. And we're gonna lid this up. For the last few seconds of high. Alright, well that seems about right on the low flames. Now I'll put this timer 22 minutes. Remember, friends, these are mountain times, okay? This is 4,000 feet, a little less than a mile high, so not as high up as Denver, 4,100 feet maybe, you know, which isn't especially high altitude or anything, but even so, it's high enough to impact cooking times a little bit. So, accordingly, cooking times at higher altitudes being longer, we're looking at 8 minutes to a hard boil and 22 till done, rather than probably 6 minutes to a hard boil at sea level and 20 minutes till done. You live at 6,900? Well, you know, numerology has stuff to say about all that stuff. Like whether your house number is a good number or not. I probably did. Well, I don't know if it was public pool. Probably my grandma's pool. Um, yes, Casey Jones. What is the way to boil a perfect egg according to Martha Stewart? I'm curious. Well, numerology has stuff to say about numbers, and when you have numbers specific to you, like your ice bath right after boiling. I see. Okay. And why is that good? If I remember correctly, the ideal perfect number of minutes for a hard boiled egg is 17. So here's the actual Martha Stewart method apparently. Once the water starts to boil, turn up the heat, cover the pan, and let it sit for 10 minutes or so. Oh. Hi, Brenton Hudson. So you're still up 2-1 in the middle of the seventh. Hi, Savage Kitty. I'm happy you are here for this live, and Rachel and I are having a pleasant enough day anyway, I think. This camera angle is designed to let me vape off of camera, you know. Did it help, Casey Jones? So I found a picture of the time I made a bong completely out of ice except for the downstem, of course. Wow, you made a bong completely out of ice? Did your lips stick to it when you hit it? Is Dreamsy Smokes here? Oh, there he is. Hi, Dreamsy Smokes Reviews. Somehow I missed a couple of things here. You're a certified forklift operator. Congratulations. Sounds like it would make a soft boil. I think 17 minutes is the right amount of time for boiling an egg. Now everybody's making me want to get eggs. I think I might make an Instacart order. You know, for I moved in some more furniture in my new apartment. I got a new dining room table and a sofa and some dishes and a new nightstand. That's wonderful, Savage Kitty. Especially hearing that you had been using lawn chairs as your dining tables. That's no fun. We use this thing right here as our dining table because we're big TV addicts. Sure. No, I don't want a raw egg. Um, I don't want a raw egg because that's gross. But I do want um, to have some eggs. I want to get a 12 pack of eggs. You know, why is it that people get a 12 pack of beers, but they get a dozen eggs? Good question, right? Well, that's gross, though, Casey Jones. I don't want to gulp egg yolks. Uh-oh, that's well hit. Good job, though. Caught for an out. Why do you want to increase your sperm volume? I don't like that. That sounds odd, Dreamsy Smokes Reviews. I want regular, normal eggs. That's why I've decided to set the next new trend. Nose clip. Nose clip gives you that cool nasal voice sound and also is decorative in kind of a tribal way, you know. I'm setting the next new trend again, everybody. I want to use them in fried rice and I want to use them in baking certain things, maybe like um, what was I looking to make? Oh yeah, I wanted to make crepes, but it requires eggs. I'm setting the next new fashion trend. Witnapanik you zank. That's how you pronounce that. The thing is, when you get your nose clip going properly, oh, I mean, definitely meth with Kennedy, but The reason for that is I definitely rather smoke meth than crack, regardless of with whom. And yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind doing some coke with Bill Clinton. Be concerned that he might seduce me, but I would resist. Savage Kitty, the rule is basically almost no coke, okay? I won't wear a blue dress. Thanks, Anthony is on 100 heart celebration. I get pretty perfect rice every time. You just gotta get down the process that's perfect for your pot and elevation and so forth. What I'm going for here, this is why I have this clip on, is this is the real new fashion trend. It's called this. Nose lines. Can you see the nose lines? I hope so. In 2025, everybody's going to be trying to get nose lines. So, they'll sleep with one of these on their nose all night. And then, like curlers, like women do with curlers. And then they'll get up in the morning and take it off and have nose lines all day. I am a little bit silly, Savage Kitty. It's true. I've been known to be anywhere from a little bit silly to a lot of bit silly. It is indigenous people stuff, right? It's being tribal. Yes, go, 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 all the way out. Oh no, it's not all the way out, but he's got at least a double. Got a stand-up double. Nice job. Nobody out. Bottom, top of the eighth. Scarification will be popular like tattoos in the future. Let's start digging. No, I do not rinse my rice. That's just not how I was taught to cook rice. Do you like Libran Jamies? Well, I think Libran Jamies is a good basketball player, but past his prime. And obviously, ultimately, aren't basketball players judged by their ability to win championships more than anything else? And has Libran Jamies really won that many championships? No. I don't know why, but only on your streams I get a Mint Mobile ad that's unskippable, and there's banner ads too. And nothing wrong with indigenous should be a shirt. Let's all go dig holes. We have basmati long grain. I'll show you the rice. Where is Rachel? Where is Paper Boy? Carolina did not get eliminated. It's true. You mean where is the paper girl? Paper girl. This is our rice. Premium jasmine rice, Thai home Molly, super lucky elephant. Thailand's most fragrant and flavorful rice. Now let's see how its instructions differ from how I cook it. I've never read the instructions because I was taught to cook rice a certain way by my mom, you know. Wow, this is very different instructions than the way I do it. This says combine 1 cup of jasmine rice with 1.5 cups of water in a pot and bring to a boil. Cover, reduce heat to low, and simmer for 15 minutes. Remove from heat and allow to stand for 5 minutes. Well, what I do is combine 1 cup of rice with 2 cups of water, bring to a boil, and cook for then 22 minutes. Then let stand for 5 minutes. I've got very different cooking than the instructions say. I will go read the thing here. Well, yeah, I never read it because I cook rice like I was taught to cook rice, which is no, I didn't see anything. I went out and checked a couple of times. I can check tonight too, but I didn't see anything last night. Crunchy rice should be illegal. I agree. Yeah, I mean, you always want to get your rice right. It tends to be a little tricky. Rachel is upstairs. Eric, you still like it so far? Like what? Sean says he got some nice photos of it, but I like his favorite one. Well, the thing is, it is tricky. Like I had to adjust the times up here to get it right because I had been always been taught bring it to a hard boil, then let it cook for 20 minutes at a 2-to-1 ratio. I've cooked rice my whole life. It's always worked, and it's worked here as well. I bet you this rice comes out perfect. Now, what I should do is start the chicken part, but I'm gonna um, bread is a specific bed in the yeah. Well, bread is the master bedroom bed. Okay, all the other beds are beds in various rooms. But if she says she's going to bread, it means she's going to bed down here. If she says she's going to bed, it means she's going to bed upstairs. That's how wonderful bread is. Bread is such a good bed that it feels like you're lying on bread. And who wouldn't want to lie on bread? I believe bread is a queen. If it were a king, we'd have a little more room for the cat. With one out at the top of the eighth, the A's have runners on first and third. Now, this reminds me very much of the first game of the Texas Rangers series with the Oakland A's. And I'll say now what I said then. The A's need to get an insurance run here. All right, first and third, no, one out in the top of the eighth. The A's are up 2-1. The A's need an insurance run here. Okay, if they want to elevate themselves from 500 team to a good team, they need to pick up a run here, and then they will. I agree. Yo, Anthony, chill. I heard that this man is closer to Jesus than most people are to their best friends. He's the ultimate confidant, always ready to lend an ear and offer guidance with a heavenly touch. Me? I don't know who you've been talking. Who you've been talking to? I used to eat pasta with just butter, salt, and pepper. Okay, see, this is exactly what we did not need. Oh, he fouls it off. Good job. All right, so this is the wonderful thing here. Davis has worked this count now from 3-2. Oh, now he strikes out though. I mean, I am a Christian, but I don't think I'm all that stuff you said. Muhammad versus Jesus do a poll. I don't think so. Shea Langoliers is now hitting 212. Great job, Shea Langoliers. And I guess he got hit by the pitch. Or unless they intentionally walked him. What happened there? Why would they intentionally walk Shea Langoliers? Let me see what happened. I guess he got hit by a pitch. Let me see. So Shea Langoliers comes up to bat here. Here I am. I'm Shea Langoliers. Coming up to the plate. What happened? They're going to intentionally walk him. They intentionally walked Shea Langoliers? That's, I mean, I am co-president of the Shea Langoliers fan club. Okay, we love Shea Langoliers, but they intentionally walked him to get to Schumann, who's hitting 182. They walked the guy who's hitting 212. I guess Shea Langoliers has been heating up lately. Come on, make him pay, Scheumann. It's 2 out, bases loaded, 0-1, top of the eighth. Scheumann drives it, double in the corner. This is going to score at least 2 runs. And it does score 2 runs. It scored 3 runs. Shea Langoliers scored. 5-1 Oakland A's. Let's go Athletics. Let's go Athletics. Break that losing streak. Break that losing streak. Now that's what I'm talking about. In the Rangers series, I said in like a late inning like that. We need a clutch hit here to get some insurance runs. We were up, and we didn't, and then the Rangers came back and won that game, and we lost that series 3-1. But the Athletics are good. Okay, I'm telling you guys, the Athletics this year, do not sleep on the Athletics. They're gonna make the playoffs. Crazy though it might sound. I predicted it at the beginning of the year. I'm telling you, they're going to make the playoffs. Schweiman with a clutch double. He's looking back at the dugout. What is going on? Wow. I mean, just could not, they intentionally walk Shea Langoliers and to get to Schweiman, and he hits a huge 2-out double. Wow. What a great game this has been. This season with the Oakland A's is starting to remind me of the season in which I watched the San Francisco Giants. They ended up barely not making the playoffs at the end of the year, losing a 1-game playoff game. I will see the message. I'm looking at the messages now. I'm glad to hear that, Colby Curtis. That's a happy story. Yes, I see them all, young Sly Boy. Now, zip it with your zip mouth. I was not looking at the chat for a second, but you want to be in the Shea Langoliers fan club too? All right, cool. You can be vice president, young Sly Boy, since you're a third member. Cucumbers. Nobody likes cucumbers. Can we talk about our world right now? No, it sounds depressing. Don't worry about my children and grandchildren. Uh-oh. That's out of here. No, it's not. It was right at the wall. I was afraid the athletics had given up a home run, but they haven't. Quick 3-2-1. Quick 3-2-1 what? Pick a topic. The topic is just chill out. We're about to cook the rest of dinner. That's the topic. Okay. I could do my normal chicken and rice. But instead, I think what I'll do is chicken fried rice. Because I'm wild like that. Oh, meow. You so cray. I want to have your bay. Oh, mournful meows. Mournful Times Meowing Party. You are the Mournful Times Meowing Party. Did you know that? It's true. Alright, here we go. Now you've got everything you always wanted and more in a live stream. Here we go. What are we going to do? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take off this bulky jacket. We don't need to cook in a bulky jacket. Next, we're going to get out a little something I like to call a cutting board. Turn on this light. Alright, we've got our cutting board over here. We're going to start by working over here, so let's do it like this. And we'll see what we got. Like that, see? Won't that be convenient? We're going to start by gathering some ingredients. All right. Now let's begin with this onion. I will wash my hands. Now we know the Oakland A's have won this game. I never thought I would live to see the day when someone intentionally walked Shea Langoliers. We saw it today. The Seattle Mariners intentionally walked light-hitting catcher and frequent striker-outer Shea Langoliers. I'm going to put a lot of onion in here, but not a full onion. To open this onion, we're simply going to make a small incision here, and then pull away the outside layer. All of this goes in the trash can. Now, we will take this onion, and remember, we built this city on rock and roll. Okay? And we're going to just simply do a little bit of the chippity chop, choppity chip. Okay? We're going to turn it as best we can. And we're going to chippity chop and choppity chip. doing a little bit of the chipping, a little bit of the chopping, a little bit of the hipping, and a little bit of the hopping. And just once more, we'll go this direction. That's nicely chopped. Now we're going to go get one other ingredient from the refrigerator. This ingredient is called butter. We'll put a little bit more butter than that in. Alright, Trouble, here you go. Trouble wants to go outside. Alright. So, we've got butter in the pan. We've got onion chopped up. I'm going to use saran wrap to cover my butter. This I'll put back in the fridge at some point here. Alright. Let me get the trash can over here in case I need to throw trash away. Alright. Now we're going to turn this heat on here. We're going to wait for that butter to melt. We get a spoon. Get a spoon from here. Fine. Jiggity, jiggity, jig is the answer for me and you. Put a sip on the spoon. Sip it up. That'll be fine. Yeah. What I do need is a new roll of paper towels. This channel increasingly should be called Mountain Domesticity. Alright, we've got our butter sizzling in the pan, as you can see. Sizzling up nicely. Okay. And we're going to scoop some of this minced garlic. I'm going to put a lot of it. Next, we're going to add these onions. Garlic, onions, and butter are the start to many a good meal. Now we're going to get out one of these wooden spoons and we're going to turn our attention over here to this pan. Just a second. Trying to get you a good angle. Okay, that's a good angle. Now you can see we are cooking up some onions and some garlic and some butter. Okay, so that's doing fine. We'll let that sweat up a bit here. Get those onions kind of, softened. And this time, we're not going with sausage fried rice. We're going chicken fried rice. So we're going to put 1, 2, really small one here. It's a pretty small one. This is a fair amount of chicken for chicken fried rice, but I'll do three of those little chickens right there. If I were doing chicken and rice, I might have 4 of these. So we're doing chicken fried rice. And even 3 is probably too many, but it'll just be a heavy chicken fried rice. That's fine. So these need to melt, obviously. So we'll be using the rest of this red wine. Put that in there. We'll let that go for a bit. We're going to need a little more liquid than that. We may want to put a little oil in here too. Since the chicken's not going to provide as much fat as the sausage would. We can put a little olive oil in there. Now, in addition to the fresh garlic and onions in here, I want to put garlic powder. And I want to put dried onions. Because these add a different kind of flavor than the regular ones. And then just going to have to give this little time to do its thing. But I don't want to walk away from it too long because there's not that much liquid in it. Probably put a little bit more liquid in it. Turn over, you. So, put a little bit more liquid in it. I'm going to add some of this teriyaki, but not too much. And teriyaki gives the fried rice too much of a glaze, which is not what you really want on fried rice. So just a dab of teriyaki. Then I will grab me a cup of water. Gonna need a little water. Just a few splashes of water there. Let's pretty well cast this, I think. I've got soy sauce left in there. Don't worry, we've got another bottle of soy sauce. And then with these bad boys, situate everything perfectly as we can. Let's just walk away from it for 5 minutes. Sometimes in cooking, you just gotta walk away from something for 5 minutes, you know. All right, let's go pull an intermission bong rib. A's just won 8-1. Fantastic. Good job, Oakland Athletics. This is an exciting season. For Oakland A's fans everywhere. I'd say you're doing a good job of managing this team. Well, actually, I'd say yes, it probably is my favorite shirt. $100 for two what? Purple mangoes, huh? Hi, Minden Eldred. I went to a Rockies game for free. We suck. Yeah, the Rockies do suck. They're like the worst team in baseball. Them or the Marlins, it seems like. But you're a NASCAR fan? I'm not a NASCAR fan. But more power to you. Right, so we're going to pull a refreshing bong rip here in the intermission. To help us become what? To become more of who we are as part of the universe. I've seen the worst NASCAR crashes. That's probably very gruesome, I would imagine. I will channel my inner Bong rip, yes. I'm going to ban this account. Okay, go for it. All right, let's check on the Hi Austin Preston Bach. Let's check on the chicken. My internal clock's about right at 23 seconds left on the clock. No more stream. You mean no more streams for you, right? You're gonna ban your account, or you're gonna hide me. Those are the things you can do. I mean, you could try to flag my content or something, but that's something many people have always tried to do, and doesn't really seem to work for them. Okay, now we've got this down to an increasingly reducing liquid, and you can see what this looks like here. We've got our 3 pieces of chicken, and the onions are nice and soft and boiled down. All the flavors mixing together. But what's to remember is that we're going to cut this chicken into small bits to make fried rice. So before we do that, we're going to want to wash these scissors. Make sure we get all the leftover goo from last time off of them. Granted, it doesn't have to be too perfect because we're still going to be cooking this chicken after we cut it anyway. So alright, now it's time to cut up the chicken, and we will do that with these scissors plus these tongs. We're waiting a bit actually for the liquid to go down a little bit ideally before we cut these up, but I'm feeling impatient, so I'll just cut it up now. And I think it'll be fine that way. Because this is fried rice, you want this chicken in very small pieces. And it's kind of nice, it's a little easier to cut than the sausage. This chicken is just currently slightly undercooked, which is where you want to cut it, because you'll be cooking it a little bit more. see parts in the middle of the chicken are still raw. And that's fine, because we'll cook those out right now. And this is good cutting, like this, right? There. Yeah, it takes a little time. Cut your chicken into all these small pieces, but you'll be glad you did when the eating time comes. Alright, so we've got our not sausage, but chicken cut up. Let's put these scissors aside here. That's what I'm going to say, it's fine. Just stir this up a bit. Okay. Now we're going to let that boil down the rest of the way. I try to get the rest of that liquid out of there. Meanwhile, we will open the new jug of soy sauce. Smells good. Smells like soy sauce. And we'll get out something that we're going to need for scooping rice, namely the rice scooper. Alright. Still want to let this boil down a bit. Still too liquidy. If I put the rice in now, it's just going to absorb all that liquid. We don't want that. So we'll just let that boil down some more. So this burner over here is a little hotter. I'm going to move this right here. Speed this process up a bit. There we go. Now we're getting down to something less liquid and more like a reduction or a glaze, you know. But it could still use a little more time. I wish okay. That looks good. There we go. Now it's time for the rice. And as you see, the rice came out perfect. Thirty minute mountain rice came out perfect. perfectly ready for frying. There. Perfect. Okay. Now, we're going to get this. We're going to stir this all around. Okay, now it's time for the sauce de resistance. Oh, that's a force. Alright, well, that really pours fast. I have to remember that. I don't think I oversauced, but I was definitely at risk of doing so. So now we've got that all stirred up. We're going to let that fry for a bit. While we're doing that, we can put away this onion, this garlic, and this teriyaki sauce. These can all be put away. Okay, it is time to turn the rice. Okay, now we'll flatten that out. This needs to be soaked. soap. We'll go return here to the chicken fried rice. Turn it. The lid is starting to dry nicely. There are a few keys to fried rice, but one of them is that it be the appropriate amount of dryness. Alright, this is almost ready. We're just going to give it one more fry here. And then she'll be done. So, in anticipation of that, I'm going to get a couple of bowls ready to go. That's pretty yum. And then turn this off. Wash this knife off. Okay, let's put this in the drawer. And now let's turn our attention to serving the food. Pyow, turn that off. Pyow. We've got our food here, and we've got our bowls right here, as you can see. So, we're going to scoop the rice into this and put it over there. Scoop the rice into this, put it over there. Scoop the rice into this, and put it over here. Scoop the rice into this and put it over here. Scoop the rice into this and put it over here. Then we will scoop the rice into this, put it over here. We'll get this last bit, put it over there. And this last bit, put it right there. This is fine. These can go in here. Alright, now we need a couple of forks or spoons. Couple of spoons it is. Soy sauce. I'll be back for you and beverages. They have the same amount. Who says that one of them has way more? That's silly. You saw me scooping them fairly into each of them. Alright, well, I don't know if I should get Rachel a beer or not, but I will. Anyway. Is she still awake? Rachel! You want to eat dinner?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Michael Dwyer says I gave you the one with less rice. Yeah. I don't think so. I think they're the same amount.
Yeah.
This is non-alcoholic beer. So, if you want to use some of this soy sauce, Rachel, be careful with it. It's very, very fast pour
Oh, really?
compared to the keep coming in.
Uh-huh. Good to know.
Demons in a bottle. Non-alcoholic beer is not really demons in a bottle. No, I'm going to start watching hockey game right now. We were watching the Athletics, the Oakland Athletics, you know. The Stars are beating the Avalanche 2-1 in this hockey game. You saw the Red Sox play today? Well, Rachel and I are big Oakland A's fans, which I know sounds kind of odd, but we are. How are we? We are fine, doing well. Well, Rachel and I just became A's fans last year. We moved up here and went to a few A's games. Yeah, well, before they moved to Vegas, though, they're moving to Sacramento for 3 years. And Sacramento is the same distance away from us as Oakland. So, did I quit smoking? Yeah, I did. Hi, Jax. Not cool of me to quit smoking. Well, yeah, but I'm glad I did. You know. No, you don't want that beer?
Oh, no. I put it in the fridge.
I already opened it.
Oh, do you?
I'll drink it myself.
Okay. Should I take it out of the fridge?
I'll get it when I'm done with this.
Okay.
I didn't threaten you any times, Jack.
Hey, Big Dog Mofo. Thanks, Savage Kitty.
Mmm. Well, that's it. The Stars have won this hockey game. I didn't threaten to censor you. I actually censored you. It's so good.
Mm-hmm. So good.
Did you bet on the Stars Colorado game? There's still plenty of time here for Colorado, is what it says. We're down by 2 goals with a minute and a half left. Well,
What was that?
ice maker.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a long stream last night, huh? You know what they say, Jax, you want fair, go to the county. Tonight's stream's not going to be super long. Probably more or less until I finish eating. Adrian Frederick says, bottle, thumb. Yeah, we're going to bed soon too, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my bowl away and go back to bread.
She's going to put her bowl away and put her nightgown on.
Yeah. I know I'm gonna be up and probably eat in the middle of the night, but whatever. It'll still be good. Right? Yeah. It always is.
What?
The rice.
If you cover it with saran wrap,
Yeah, I always do.
then yeah, it'll still be good. Another empty netter for Dallas makes it 4-1.
Why did they do that?
Hi, INFJ 13 Brett 91. Chip Douglas says, learn to cook. Microwave Chef Boyardee isn't Italian. Well,
You didn't.
this is chicken fried rice.
Yeah.
It's delicious. delicious, I must say.
It is delicious. I like the change of the chicken. It's nice. It took on the flavor of like the sauces. Good. What? I don't have anything, Kitty.
I'm kind of jealous of the way that Rachel eats part of her meal and then saves more for later. Actually, that's not a spider, Donalo, it's a ghost. Well, I mean, it's a ghost spider. I guess I'm just too much of a hungry bungry. I ate all of mine myself. It is delicious. Rebel wants some, but I ate it all and nothing left but rice. He can have my bowl if he wants.
I will empty the dishwasher tomorrow. If that's okay. Well, here's your bowl.
Thanks, Dirt.
You're welcome.
Thank you for getting that too. Appreciate it. So, yeah, being a hungry bungry means you have to eat all of your food at once. You know, chicken fried rice is different than sausage fried rice. I like sausage fried rice better, but they're definitely like different dishes. You know, I like them both. They both are good. Anthony, you make a good point. For dessert tonight, I shall be pulling a couple of bong ribs. And then after that, then we can meow the meow. You like chicken better than sausage? Well, I think the sausage fried rice comes out a little bit more tasty. The thing is, you only need one sausage for sausage fried rice. Sausage fried rice actually has less meat in it than chicken fried rice. I see you spilled again.
Yeah.
What did you spill this time?
I don't know. It looked like hot sauce again. I'm not sure how I did it.
Well, I see you are being diligent about keeping your pants stain free.
Yeah, I tried.
Rachel's been known to spill a thing or two on herself.
Oh, yeah.
So have I, of course, you know.
I love you so much.
I love you too. Earlier, Rachel had a big water stain on a different spot of her pants. where she had to wash off some hot sauce that she rolled on herself. Here we go. Big Dog and Boba are also naughty, along with bratwurst. I like the sweet Italian sausage you can get at the store. Are these words that are naughty? Because they have bees in them? Are words with bees in them naughty words? Is that how it works? Yes, Parker T. This old man did just take a bong rip. And it's refreshing, revigorating, renewing. Namaste. Namaste. Namaste, 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 namaste. Yeah, if I had a bong rip counter, it'd be like that, probably more, you know. No, I'm not going to say that. Is it raining? I'm not in Ohio. I'm in California. I'm wondering where my other vape is, though. It must be in my jacket pocket. I'm looking for the one that looks like this, but is black. No, I'm not going to say mashed potatoes, Boba Fett. Tell me what to say. Yeah, what is all this Ohio stuff about? Yeah, it's in this pocket. Alright, let's go outside and have a smoke, so to speak. Except instead of smoke, it won't be smoke. We'll head outside and go to smoke. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Wonder if I can see any of this so-called borealis. Sean put a link. I need to go check that out. He's a lot further north than I am. Well, let me turn off these lights so I can see any borealis. Let me turn this like this way. Put it here. Tilt it up a bit. All right, let me turn off these lights now. What do you mean you can't see nothing? Can't you see that moon now? There's the moon. It is shining so bright in the sky. There it is. Oh my God. What's that blue thing on the moon? That blue thing is a moon. It looks like a giant space eyeball. But it's just a moon. La Luna. Doesn't it look like a pimento stuffed olive? Well, sometimes looks can be deceiving. With my eyes, it doesn't look anything like that at all. It just looks like a sliver of moon and mostly like a barely visible circle, right? It's a gorgeous night. The bugs have gone away. I know you guys can't see anything really, but take my word for it, the night is very nice. Maybe if I unzoom it a bit. Hold on. It's just the moon, but it looks weird on camera. It doesn't look anything like that with my eyes. Like I could send this into paranormal caught on camera and be like, what is this? What is this thing in the sky? Oh my God, do you see that? What is this? Hi, Anthony is. I don't know if it's waxing or waning. Elon Musk. I would like to share you like stars, but it doesn't seem to pick them up. And there's what looks like a drone, probably, but might be a plane coming in. Let's see if I can catch it on camera. So there's the moon. This plane's coming in above the moon up there. It's going to be directly above the moon shortly. It's high above the moon. I guess you can't really see it. It's too bad. How about that one? We got another drone over there, looks like. There, you can see that a little bit, huh? It's hard to see. Well, that's enough looking at the moon. Busy night for air traffic. Teach me to read. Meow. 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 What do you want? Meows a lot, kitty. Alright, fine. Okay, alright, hold on. Let me just get the camera set up. Okay, kitty, let's go eat. Come on. Come on, spoiled boy. Come on, sensitive fellow. Are you a sensitive fellow? Yes. You are a boy with a sensitive heart. Despite his propensity for violence, Trouble truly was the boy with the sensitive heart. Oh, yes. You heard in his meows that he's the boy with the sensitive heart. He really likes U-Ban. Creepy? Is it really creepy for a cat to eat cat food? It seems Island Time like you're really reaching here to call this creepy. You know, it's just a cat eating dinner. We don't know how old this cat is because he was a stray. Oh yeah, maybe you're saying it's crepes. Well, that would also be wrong. Yeah, this cat, he wants me to watch him eat, you know. Go ahead, drink your water. We have two cats, Josh Phillips. One of them on purpose, one of them because this cat took us over as a family. You know, we love him. His name's Trouble. Because he is nothing but trouble. The other cat's name is Capio, which means sweetheart, because she's a sweetheart. We got Sweetheart and Trouble. And both of them are correctly named cats. Well, I'm going to wrap it up now. Watch a little TV before going to bed. And drink the other non-alcoholic beer that I ill-advisedly opened for Rachel without asking her if she wanted it. And now I'm going to just settle into some TV and then bed here tonight. And I will see you all on the morrow. So, yeah, you could go hang out at Flow States. That's a good place to go. All right. So, good night, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Love you all. And I'll see you tomorrow.